The moon has fascinated humanity for millennia. Worshipped by ancient civilizations, celebrated by poets and studied by scientists. More than a beautiful presence, the moon's gravity shapes life on Earth, controlling tides and influencing animal behavior. Its pull keeps our planet stable, shielding us from asteroid impacts and helping regulate our climate. The moon's phases, waxing and waning, have inspired myths and legends, captivating us with their changing beauty. Our existence is deeply connected to the moon's rhythmic dance around Earth. Each night, as we watch its shifting face, we're reminded of the universe's grand design. The moon's phases result from its orbit around Earth and the way sunlight reflects off its surface. As it circles us, we see different portions illuminated. New moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, and full moon. After the full moon, the light wanes, shrinking to last quarter, crescent, and back to new. This cycle repeats every month, a timeless rhythm that has guided humanity for ages. The moon's changing face is a cosmic clock, marking the passage of time. The moon doesn't shine on its own, it reflects sunlight, creating a dance of light and shadow. As it orbits Earth, the angle of sunlight changes, giving us the illusion of phases. When the moon is between Earth and the sun, we see a new moon. As it moves, a crescent appears, growing night by night. This celestial ballet is a simple play of perspective, orchestrated by the laws of physics. Night by night, the moon's illuminated portion grows from crescent to first quarter, then to gibbous, and finally full. The full moon, a radiant disk, marks the peak of its journey, casting silvery light across the world. Afterward, the light wanes, shrinking back to darkness. This cycle of waxing and waning has inspired stories and rituals throughout history. The moon's phases are a dance of light and shadow, endlessly repeating. The moon's phases are more than a spectacle, they're a fundamental rhythm of life. Ancient peoples tracked these cycles, planting, fishing, and living by the moon's clock. Even today its influence persists, shaping traditions and natural patterns. Each phase is a reminder of the moon's enduring power over our world. The moon's gravity tugs at Earth's oceans, creating the tides. As the moon orbits, it pulls water toward itself, forming a bulge, high tide, on the side facing the moon, and another on the opposite side. Earth's rotation causes different places to pass through these bulges, resulting in regular high and low tides. The sun also affects tides, but its influence is weaker due to its distance. Together, the moon and sun choreograph the rhythmic rise and fall of our oceans. This cosmic dance shapes life on Earth's shores. When the sun, earth, and moon align, their combined gravity creates powerful spring tides during new and full moons. At right angles, their forces produce weaker neap tides during quarter moons. These tidal rhythms have guided coastal communities for centuries, shaping daily life in the intertidal ecosystem. The tides are a living link between the moon and life on Earth. The intertidal zone, where land meets sea, is a world of extremes, shaped by the moon's pull. Creatures here endure cycles of immersion and exposure, adapting to survive crashing waves and drying sun. Barnacles, mussels, sea stars, and crabs thrive in this challenging habitat. The moon's gravity dictates the rhythm of life, driving the tides that define this ecosystem. Even from afar, the moon's influence is deeply felt on Earth. For wildlife, the moon is a powerful timekeeper, guiding hunting, mating, and migration. Coral reefs synchronize spawning with the full moon, while fish like grunion time their beach landings to the highest tides. Nocturnal animals use moonlight to navigate and hunt. The moon's phases orchestrate a global symphony of life. From ocean depths to rainforests, its silent influence shapes the rhythms of the natural world. The moon's influence extends beyond the animal kingdom. Plants too have evolved to synchronize their growth and reproduction with the lunar cycles. Some species of trees, for example, time their leaf shedding and flowering with the phases of the moon, ensuring optimal conditions for growth and seed dispersal. Gardeners and farmers have long observed the moon's influence on plant growth, incorporating lunar cycles into their planting and harvesting schedules. While the scientific evidence for these practices is still debated, the enduring belief in moon gardening speaks to the deep connection between the lunar cycles and the natural world. But how do living organisms, from corals to crabs to plants, keep track of the moon's phases? Scientists believe that many creatures possess internal biological clocks, synchronized to the rhythmic cycles of the moon and tides. These internal clocks, influenced by factors like light, temperature, and even the Earth's magnetic field, allow organisms to anticipate and adapt to the predictable changes in their environment. The study of these biological clocks, known as chronobiology, is a fascinating field of research that sheds light on the intricate ways in which life on Earth is interconnected with the cosmos. It's a reminder that we are not isolated beings, but rather part of a vast and interconnected web of life, governed by the rhythms of the universe. The moon's influence on animal behavior extends beyond mere survival instincts. There's evidence to suggest that the moon's phases can influence animal moods and social interactions. For example, some studies have shown that certain animals like wolves and coyotes howl more frequently during a full moon, perhaps as a way of strengthening social bonds or marking territory under the increased illumination. Even humans, for all our technological advancements, are not immune to the moon's subtle influence. Folklore is replete with tales of increased crime rates, heightened emotions, and even madness associated with the full moon. While the scientific evidence for these claims is largely anecdotal, the enduring belief in the lunar effect speaks to the powerful hold the moon has on our collective psyche. Scientists are still unraveling the mysteries of the moon's influence on life on Earth, but one thing is clear: this celestial body, so familiar yet so enigmatic, plays a far greater role in our lives than we often realize. From the rhythmic ebb and flow of the tides to the synchronized spawning of corals, the moon's presence is woven into the very fabric of our planet. So the next time you find yourself gazing up at the night sky, take a moment to appreciate the moon's quiet power, its subtle influence on the world around us. It's a reminder that we are part of something much greater than ourselves, connected to the cosmos in ways we are only beginning to understand. For millennia, the moon has hung in our sky, a silent, watchful presence. Long before science, our ancestors wove stories around the moon, myths and legends passed down through generations. The moon was more than a celestial body. It was a god, a goddess, a force shaping fate. Its ever-changing face held powerful sway over the human imagination. In Egypt, the moon was Thoth, god of wisdom and magic, believed to control time and tides. In China, Chang'e, the moon goddess, ascended to the moon, a symbol of beauty and longing. The Lunar New Year is still guided by the moon's cycles, echoing ancient beliefs. From werewolves to goddesses, nearly every culture has its own lunar mythology. These ancient myths and legends may seem like fanciful tales to our modern sensibilities, but they speak to a deep-seated human need to make sense of the world around us, to find patterns and meaning in the seemingly random chaos of the universe. The moon, with its predictable cycles and its influence on the tides and the natural world, offered our ancestors a sense of order and predictability in a world often characterized by uncertainty and change. Even today, the moon continues to exert a powerful hold on our collective imagination. We still speak of lunatics and moonstruck lovers, remnants of a time when the moon was believed to have a direct influence on human behavior. While science has largely debunked the notion of a direct causal link between the moon's phases and human behavior, the enduring belief in the lunar effect suggests that there may be more to this celestial connection than we yet understand. Some researchers believe that the moon's cycles may influence human sleep patterns, hormone levels, and even mood swings. The human body, after all, is largely composed of water, and just as the moon's gravity tugs at the tides, it's conceivable that it could also exert a subtle influence on our internal rhythms. This is an area of ongoing research, with some studies suggesting a correlation between the lunar cycle and human behavior, while others find no such link. Whether or not the moon directly influences human behavior, there's no denying that it continues to captivate our imaginations and inspire our creativity. Artists, poets, and musicians have long drawn inspiration from the moon's ethereal beauty, its silvery light casting an enchanting glow on our world, igniting our emotions and stirring our souls. While we may never fully unravel the mysteries of the moon's influence on life on Earth, science continues to shed light on this celestial connection. Researchers are studying the moon's gravitational pull, its electromagnetic field, and even the subtle variations in its light to understand how these factors might influence biological processes on our planet. For example, scientists have discovered that some marine animals, like the coral reefs we discussed earlier, are highly sensitive to moonlight. These animals possess specialized light-sensing cells that allow them to detect even the faintest variations in moonlight, which they use to synchronize their spawning events. This ensures that their offspring are released into the water at the most favorable time, maximizing their chances of survival. Other researchers are exploring how the moon's gravitational pull might influence plant growth. While the moon's gravity is not strong enough to directly affect the flow of sap in plants, some scientists believe that it could influence the movement of water molecules within plant cells, potentially affecting seed germination and plant growth rates. The moon, once a source of myth and legend, is now a subject of intense scientific inquiry. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of this celestial body, we gain a greater appreciation for the intricate ways in which life on Earth is interconnected with the cosmos. The moon, it seems, is more than just a silent companion in the night sky. It is a powerful force of nature, shaping life on our planet in ways we are only beginning to understand. Since our earliest days, the moon has inspired wonder and mystery. It's been a source of myths, a celestial timekeeper, and a silent guardian shaping life on Earth. The moon's phases guide the tides and influence the rhythms of nature and human belief. Animals from corals to crabs synchronize their lives to its cycles, relying on its rhythm for survival. Humanity's fascination spans from ancient legends to modern science, seeking to unravel its mysteries. Once worshipped as a deity, the moon is now a celestial laboratory, deepening our understanding of the universe. The moon remains our closest companion, reminding us of the wonders beyond our world, and our place within them. The next time you find yourself bathed in the moon's soft glow, take a moment to reflect on the profound connection we share with this celestial body. Consider the countless generations who have looked upon the same moon, finding solace in its light, inspiration in its beauty, and guidance in its cycles. The moon has been a silent witness to human history, its phases marking the passage of time, the ebb and flow of civilizations, and the enduring spirit of exploration that drives us to unravel the universe's mysteries. Remember that the moon is more than just a ball of rock orbiting our planet. It is a force of nature, a celestial timekeeper, and a source of endless fascination. Its gravity tugs at our oceans, its light influences the behavior of living creatures, and its presence continues to inspire poets, artists, and dreamers. The moon's story is far from over. As we delve deeper into its mysteries, we can expect to uncover even more about its influence on our planet and its inhabitants. We may find that the moon's role in the evolution of life on Earth is even more significant than we currently understand. Perhaps future generations will uncover the secrets of lunar gardening, harnessing the moon's subtle energies to grow food in a world facing environmental challenges. Or maybe we'll discover new ways to utilize the moon's resources, establishing lunar outposts that will serve as stepping stones for further exploration of our solar system. The possibilities are as boundless as the cosmos itself. But one thing is certain, the moon will continue to captivate our imaginations, fuel our dreams, and remind us of our place in the grand tapestry of the universe. As we conclude our journey through the phases of the moon, let us carry with us a renewed sense of wonder and appreciation for the cosmos. The universe is filled with mysteries waiting to be unraveled, celestial wonders that beckon us to explore, to question, and to dream. The moon, our closest cosmic neighbor, is just the beginning of this grand adventure. Beyond the moon lie planets with swirling storms, moons with hidden oceans, and stars that burn with the energy of a million suns. There are black holes that warp the fabric of space-time, galaxies colliding in spectacular displays of light and energy, and perhaps even other forms of life out there, gazing up at their own moons, wondering if they are alone in the universe. The universe is vast and mysterious, full of beauty and wonder, and it's ours to explore. So let us embrace our curiosity, nurture our sense of awe, and never stop asking questions about the world around us. For in the words of the great astronomer Carl Sagan, somewhere, something incredible is waiting to be known. And who knows, perhaps one day we'll look back at our own pale blue dot from the surface of the moon, marveling at the journey that brought us here, and the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. The universe is calling, and it's time to answer.